Now exercise 4.3, fourth one. A taxi fare in a city is as follows. For the first kilometer, the fare is 8, and for the subsequent distance, it is 5 per kilometer. Taking the distance covered as x and total fare as y, write a linear equation for this information and draw its graph. Now see what is given there. Fare, so distance covered, that you have to take as x. Okay, then fare will be equal to y. Okay, so you have to form a linear equation connecting distance covered and fare. Now it is given that for the first kilometer 8 rupees, that is fixed. Next subsequent kilometers 5 rupees you have to pay. That means y will be equal to 8 plus x minus 1 into 5. Why x minus 1 we took? Because suppose you are going only 1 kilometer. So how much you have to pay? That is 8 rupees. Now if you are moving 2 kilometers, 8 plus 5. Now if you are moving 3 kilometers, you have to pay 8 plus 5 plus 5. So now 4, how much it will come? 8 plus 5 plus 5 plus 5. So here first kilometer 8 came. So when we put x is equal to 1, that is only 1 kilometer. If you are traveling, how much you have to pay? Only 8 rupees. 1 minus 1 into 1 minus 1, 0 into 5. This part will be 0. Only 8 rupees you have to pay. Now if you are traveling 2 kilometers, 2 minus 1, that is 1 into 5. So 8 plus 5 you have to pay. Now if you are moving 3 kilometers, like that, 3 minus 1, that is 2. 2 into 5, this much rupees you have to pay. So equation is y is equal to 8 plus x minus 1 into 5. So open the bracket, 8 plus 5x minus 5. 5 into x and 5 into 1. Now 8 minus 5, that is 3. 3 plus 5x is equal to y, or in general form when you are writing, you can write 5x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. Take y to this side. So 5x minus y plus 3 equal to 0. This is the linear equation you are getting. Now you have to draw the graph. Okay, so put different values for x, you will get different values for y. So you can draw the graph. So if in that one, this equation itself you can take. So let us take now put x is equal to any value you can put, not negative, only positive values you have to put, because distance and fare both are positive quantities. So here in this particular problem only positive values you have to put. X is equal to, if you are putting x is equal to 1, what will be y? Y is equal to 8 plus x minus 1 into 5. So it will be y is equal to 8 plus 1 minus 1 into 5, that is equal to 8. Y is equal to 8. So if x is equal to 1, then y is equal to 8. Now x is equal to 2, y will be equal to 8 plus 2 minus 1 into 5, or that is equal to 8 plus 2 minus 1, 1 into 5, 5 itself, that is equal to 13. So when x is equal to 2, y is equal to 13. Now when x is equal to 3, y will be equal to 8 plus 3 minus 1 into 5, that is 8 plus 2 into 5, that is 10, that is equal to 18. So when x is equal to 3, y will be equal to 18. Now like that you can give different values for x, you will get different values for y. Then draw the graph. Okay, so drawing graph we already discussed, that's why I am not drawing that one. So you have to draw the graph also in the graph paper. Now fifth one, from the choices given below, choose the equation whose graph is given in the figure 4.6 and 4.7. Now look at this one. This is a figure given there. So the points are negative 1, positive 1, 0, 0, and 1 and negative 1. Okay. So here y equal to x we cannot take because one is positive, another one is negative. Now second one, you see x plus y is equal to 0, that is negative 1 plus 1 is equal to 0, and here also positive 1 plus negative 1 is equal to 0, 0 plus 0 is equal to 0. So second equation satisfy this graph. Okay, you can check whether third and fourth satisfies or not. No. Why? Because y is equal to 2x, so it should be negative 2 here. Okay, here should be negative positive 2, so it will not be like that. Fourth one also it will not satisfy. Now here you see figure 4.7, points are given negative 1 and 3, 0, 2 and 2, 0. Okay, so here first equation when you are taking y is equal to x plus 2, so negative 1 plus 2, that should be positive 1, so you can avoid that first equation. Now second one, you see y is equal to x minus 2, so x is equal to negative 1 minus 2, that is negative 1, negative 2, y should be negative 3, so here it is positive value, so here also this one also you can avoid. Then third one, you see negative 1, negative y plus 2, so negative of negative x plus 2, so negative of negative 1, positive 1 plus 2, that is positive 3, so this satisfies. Now here you take x is equal to 0, so 0, negative 0 is not there, so 0 minus plus 2, that is 0, 2 you got. Here when you put negative 2 plus 2, that is 0, so these all 3 points satisfy by this equation. So answer of figure 4.7 will be third one. Okay. Now sixth one, if work done by a body on application of a constant force is directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body, express this in the form of an equation in two variables and draw the graph of the same by taking the constant force as 5 units. Also read from the graph the work done when the distance traveled by the body is 2 units and 0 units. So here in physics we have learned work done will be directly proportional to the distance traveled by the body. So here W is equal to work done. Work done will be equal to directly proportional to the distance. Okay. So when this is the proportionality sign. So to avoid that proportionality sign, you have to put a constant. So W work done will be equal to K into D you can do. D is distance. Okay. So that equal sign you can put. Proportionality sign can be changed into equal sign by putting a constant K. Okay. Now here work done will be equal to work done we are representing by Y, and distance traveled we are representing by X. So our equation will be Y is equal to K into X. Okay. Now this distance and work done all are positive quantities, so only you have to put positive values there. Now find out, you have to draw the graph. To that, for that you have to put different values for this X. Okay. Now in textbook it is given constant force that is equal to phi. That is here K is equal to phi. So your equation become Y is equal to phi into X. Constant force, that is K, or K is equal to phi. Now X is equal to 1. Okay, distance traveled, that is equal to 1 unit. Then Y will be equal to phi into 1, that is phi. When it is 2 units, it will be 2 into phi, that is 10. Then if it is 0 unit, 0 into phi, that is equal to 0. X values you have to put. Now if it is 3 units, 3 into phi, 15. 4, then 4 into 5, 20, like that it will go. Okay, you have to draw that graph. From the graph you have to say when it is traveled 2 units, work distance traveled is 2 unit, what will be work done? What will be work done? That is 10 units. And if the distance traveled is 0 unit, work done will be equal to 0. So this one after drawing the graph you have to say. Okay, and only take positive values here also, because work done and the force both are positive quantities. Distance and work done are both are positive quantities only. Okay. Now 7th question. Yamini and Fatima, 2 students of class 9 of a school, together contributed 100 rupees towards the Prime Minister's Relief Fund to help earthquake victims. Write a linear equation which satisfies this data. So, and draw the graph. So you have to take one of them, that is Yamini's contribution. That is equal to X, and other one, that is Fatima's contribution, be Y. Okay, so both together it is 100 rupees. So X plus Y is equal to 100. Okay, so both together 100 rupees they contributed. So you will get an equation X plus Y is equal to 100. Now you have to draw the graph. To draw the graph, you have to take different values for X and Y. Okay, so here when you are taking X and Y, only take positive values, because this is, we are talking about the money. No, that will not be negative, always positive value for that one. So different values you can put and draw the graph. Okay, so here also total is 100, so you have to draw that one. When you are drawing the graph, you will not get 100 columns are there, 100 boxes are not there. So we'll discuss how to draw that one. Now when X is equal to 20, so what will be Y? Y will be 80. Now X plus Y, X is equal to 20 means 20 plus Y is equal to 100, or Y is equal to 100 minus 20, that is equal to 80. Now when X is equal to 40, X will be 40, that means 40 plus Y, that is equal to 100, or Y is equal to 100 minus 40, 60 value. Okay, you can give any other value to this one. So Y is equal to 40 take, then X will be equal to 60. So like that, positive values, anything you can give. Okay, now to draw the graph, first one, when you are drawing that one, in one side, when you are drawing the graph, this side, that is in everything will come in the first quadrant, both are positive. Okay, that first quadrant should be a bigger one. This side you can reduce. So here starting with 0, so if you want 10, 20 like that you can take, or 20, 40 like that you can take. If your graph paper is smaller, you can take as 20, 40, 60 like that. Here I am writing 10, 20 like that, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 and 100. Here positive values 10. Here negative values you can put. So here also negative. So that no need, but you have to show that one also. So here x-axis and mark y-axis. Okay. Now first one, when x was 20, we got y as 80. So when x is equal to 20, y is equal to 80. So your point is here. Now when x is equal to 40, you got y as 60. So x is equal to 40 and y as 60. Now x is equal to x value is equal to 60 and y is equal to 40. So here it will come. Now join that one. Okay, so graph will be like this one. Okay, so if your graph paper is small, instead of 10 20 you can take 20 40 60 like that. Okay, and here also all the sides same measurement you have to follow. If you are doing 10 20 like that, here also by like that you have to move. If you are taking 20 40 like that way. Okay, now 8th question. In countries like USA and Canada, temperature is measured in Fahrenheit, where in countries like India it is measured in Celsius. So here is a linear equation that converts Fahrenheit to Celsius. So F is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32. Now first question is you have to draw the graph using Celsius for x-axis and Fahrenheit for y-axis. So you can put C, that Celsius on x-axis and y-axis. Find different values for put values for C, you will get different value for F. The same way we can draw that one. Okay, now second question. If the temperature is 30 degree Celsius, what is the temperature of Fahrenheit? So when you are putting values for C, better you put the multiples of 5 so that you can cut easily and calculation will be made easily. Now second question we are going to discuss. If the temperature is 30, C is equal to 30, you are asked to find F. So 9 by 5 into 30 plus 32. So 30 and 5 you can cut. 6 9s are 54 plus 32. So F will be equal to 86. Okay. Now second question. If the temperature is 95 Fahrenheit, that is if F is equal to 95, you are asked to find out C. Okay, C you are asked to find out. So 95 is equal to 9 by 5 into C plus 32, or 32 you can take this side. So 95 minus 32 is equal to 9 by 5 C, or subtract this one. 63 is equal to 9 by 5 C. Cross multiply. C is equal to 5 into 63 into 5 by 9. Okay, so 63 and 9 you can cancel. 7 5s are 35. So C value is 35. Okay, now if fourth one, if the temperature is 0 degree Celsius, what is the temperature of Fahrenheit? And if the temperature is 0 Fahrenheit, what is the temperature in Celsius? So if C is equal to 0, you are asked to find F. If F is equal to 0, you are asked to find C. So first case you will take C equal to 0. So F will be equal to 9 by 5 into 0 plus 32, or F is equal to 32. If C equal to 0, F will be 32. If F equal to 0, 0 is equal to 9 by 5 C plus 32, or 9 by 5 C will be equal to negative 32, or C will be equal to negative 32 into 5 by 9. Okay. Now find out the value. Okay. Now fifth one. Fifth one, if there is a temperature which is numerically same in both the Fahrenheit and Celsius, then find it. That means if F equal to C. The question is, if there is a temperature which is numerically the same in both Fahrenheit and Celsius. So if F equal to Z, you are asked to find out what is F and what is C. Okay, so let us put F is equal to C, that is 9.9 by 5. Instead of C you put F plus 32. Take that F to this side. 0 will be equal to 9 by 5 F minus F plus 32. F is common there. Take that out. So you will get 9 by 5 minus 1 plus 32. Why minus 1? Because F you took outside. Now solve this one by taking LCM. So F will be equal to 9 minus 5 by 5 plus 32, or 9 minus 5, that is equal to 4 by 5 plus 32, that is equal to 0, or it will be 32 is equal to negative 32 is equal to F into 4 by 5, or F will be equal to negative 32 into 5 by 4. So it will be 32 and 4 you can cancel, 8 it will come. So F will be equal to negative 40 and C also will be negative 40. Okay, so at negative 40 both the values are same.